Hey guys, Base Insider 60 here, and yeah, you can tell I'm recording from my laptop just because it looks like a 1990s retrospect. I wanted to clarify on one of my videos, I actually did see it right now. It was talking about retail experience and stuff like that, and I just wanted to say, let me clarify on the entitlement of the customer. The customer is buying the product, and they pay the wages of the employees, essentially. Because consumers are buying the product of the people that are making it. And that's the aspect I understand of where the customer gets entitlement because they're essentially buying our product and they expect service. I mean, not gonna lie. I mean, I kind of expect it too. Like making sure that the guy's doing his job, stuff like that. Not giving a shitty service is like that's the only service they give. That's actually going to be pretty bad. And it's what we strive for, and it's something we got to strive for too. And in the same aspect, when we're being the customer, this is kind of something we expect, because we're essentially paying your wages, and they're paying mine. But the one thing I really want to get through is just those that feel like your entitlement like makes you absolutely bonkers. Like people who need to really take a chill pill. Customers are king or queen because I mean, you treat them with respect, even though they could be wrong. Like sometimes we're wrong too. We deal with wrong. Some customers can have a wrong ideology. We still treat them with respect. Give them good service and say, yeah, we'll try to fix the problem. We can't, and I can't do it personally, so let me get a manager that way. But the customers that are like the bitches that are never satisfied with anything, like they just come to the store to complain, and even though they can go anywhere else, really, they complain about the store and how it functions. The first thing is like, why are you still shopping here? If you don't like the store, you have the freedom to shop anywhere you want, and you still come here. It's ridiculous. It's like nothing's gonna change for you unless we make a drastic change overnight. But it's just those customers, and those customers are like, yeah, give back my groceries, you little shit. You're slime, you low wage little slime. Like shit, something like that. Like they absolutely feel like they are the king. They absolutely like disrespect everybody, even though we're giving them good service, stuff like that. We're treating them like humans, and they're treating us like we're low level slime. There are some people like that. That's just a few. But it's just that aspect. It makes my job a bit harder because I try to connect with the customer as best as I can. I know they are the blood that keeps our heart of the company pumping because they are the profit. But in a sense, it's just like we try to we do this because we need the money. We need the customers. Just we need to satisfy them because they're the ones paying our wages and stuff. And I mean, genuinely, yeah, I like people now. This job's helped me talk to people a lot. But when we get that one occasional grouchy grump customer or grumpy cow grouch customer, it's just so hard. And they got to realize we're humans too. And the more you keep it up, we're gonna really show her like, hey, we're gonna openly show that we're frustrated with you too. As much as we try to say, we'll try to worry about this later and like that. For me, generally, I wouldn't really get frustrated only when they have pushed my buttons long enough where I start to show it's like, okay, come on. And it's happened a couple of times, really. But I learned to calm down because most likely never see those people again. But it happens, and it can really put a damper on your day. But I mean, yeah, the entitlement, the customers, I don't believe they're always right, but treat them, respect them like a king, because they're, I mean, and even in small business, that's how they treat it. I think the only way to provide very good customer service, to understand it and to give really good customer service, is to essentially just think like a small business owner. Even if you're working as a cashier for like a big place. I mean, think about it. Your customer is important. He's paying your wages. Think about it. Think of yourself as a small business owner, and he's paying. You're buying your product, and oh, okay, yeah, something popped up, and he's essentially paying. He's buying my product. I want to be in my best presentation as I can. Give him the best presentation of customer service to him or her. You know, like show him like I want to do business. I want to make sure that you are completely satisfied. You're more than satisfied with your service and treat you with the utmost respect. Because essentially, you're buying my product and it's helping me pay my wage so I can make a living or money. And that's the whole point too. I mean, the customer, and if the customer is very satisfied with your service, you did a good job on that part. Then they'll leave satisfied. But the thing is that you don't own a small business though. You're working for another person. But if you think like that, if you put your shoes in the, if you put the if your shoes into a, if you put yourself into the shoes of a small business owner, then I mean you will give absolutely great customer service. At least in my opinion. Like if you think in that kind of direction, like how you want to improve yourself. And I mean, and it's actually really hard to do because essentially you have a lot of people and I mean a small business it's that's its own aspect. But like larger and larger retail stores and stuff like that, a lot of people come through. But if you got the mentality of a small business owner and you treat them with the utmost respect and stuff like that, greet them personally, stuff like that, get to know them. Sometimes you'll see them again, get to know them better. Hey, they'll leave satisfied, and you get like a lot of good stuff. And they will they'll be genuinely say thank you for the service. This was number one. You're awesome, and you'll feel great about yourself. But on the bottom line is just you got to know that the customer will be entitled because they are the main person buying the product. We have to present it as well. It's just there are some people that know this and they'll just want to push your buttons, and it really makes us frustrated sometimes. But I mean, if we learn to take our steps once in a while, and it gets frustrating, but once we start to like understand things and all that, we'll get it just fine and provide, and we can eventually just deactivate that situation. I want to learn how to do that, to be honest, because I don't want the customer to be leaving angry, say something bad about me. Even though I'm probably a manager, wouldn't give two shits. But they go and the manager diffuses the situation. I want to learn how to do that, and I'm taking a lot of steps to diffuse the situation as much as I can, and it's worked. I'm there. I'm not saying I'm the best, but it'll work. And if the customer's having trouble and I don't know where the thing's at or I don't know how to do this certain function, I'll make sure I'm on top of everything and say yes, ma'am. I don't know I don't know how to do that function. I don't know how to where this specific product's at or whatever. But I know let me get to my manager right away and see if he can help us out with this. You know, as long as you're providing fast, good, and friendly service, the three fast FGF, you are fine. You and the customer leaves satisfied, or you diffuse the situation. Think like a small business owner. You'll have no problem working in retail. But it's one of those things. I'm not even a business student. Kind of know this. Well, my dad is a business major. He has another way of thinking, but I mean, to be honest, it's like we're both we both think differently, but kind of works just the same. All right, so hopefully y'all like the video because I'm actually uploading another video right now, but this is going to be my capture for the week. Just wanted to get something out there. All right, so Base Insider 60 signing out, and this is probably the last time I'm going to record with this. It looks very pixelated.